Okay, so I just got back from 3 hours of shopping. I started at Publix. Went to Aldi, Dollar Tree, Foodland, and Walmart. And so, I'm about to show you all what I got. Total at Publix was $179.49. And I have that out here, so okay, so this I grabbed 2 pound, or this is the only Swiss cheese we like, so I get it from Publix. Eggs, 3 bunches of bananas, 10 Honeycrisp apples, 2 of these juicy juice blends, 3 of these crunchy peanut butters, 3 almond honey bunches of oats, and 3 honey roasted honey bunches of oats, 3 packages of strawberries, oranges, celery, cherries, grapes. Never bought this before, but hopefully we like it. Greek yogurt, strawberry Greek yogurt, a white grape, and a grape juice, lettuce, 2 of these raspberries, 3 of these humongous beefsteak tomatoes. I mean, my hands are pretty big. I feel like these are huge. 10 habanero peppers, and that's it from Publix, and that came to $179.49. So I'm gonna put this away and get the other stores. So next up is Walmart, and some of these orders are disjointed because there's a storm that's gonna be here tomorrow, and predicted 7 to 9 inches of snow, so everyone's freaking out. And so I had to get some things some places and some things at other places, because like I know at Aldi there was a milk limit. I don't think there was a milk limit at Walmart, but there was no milk at Publix, so there's just things like that. Okay, so this came up to $85.89. I grabbed popcorn from my pantry. We got catfish, we have shrimp, 2 gallons of milk, seedless strawberry jam. No thank you. Concord grape jam, browning, coconut milk, 2 bags of two bags of cranberries because I was all out of cranberries. 5 of these because I use a lot of these imitation vanilla flavors. Cilantro lime taco sauce, Southwest hot mustard, and 2 packages of onions. So again, that came up to $85.89. Okay, so next is Dollar Tree. I'll have to figure out the total and pop it on the screen. But I grabbed a Starry because I needed a snack. I ate one of these already. Best cheese doodles I've had in a while. It's loud here. Kids live here. Best cheese doodles I've had in a while. Not impressed with the hot or the honey, but it was good. So I got 2 of those. I always like these fire fries. And then I was trying these muffins from Dollar Tree. I never bought like food from Dollar Tree, but I thought I'd try 1 package and see how they are. So I'll put that total up as soon as I figure that out. Ran next door from Dollar Tree to Foodland and grabbed these 3 loaves of bread and 4 gallons of milk, and that came to $24.84 from there. Okay, this is everything for Aldi. $191.09. I got 4 packages of flour. We use a lot of flour. 4 tortilla chips, a salsa. I think we already had some in the pantry, so I only grabbed 1. Hard salami. I thought it was a good price. It was like $4.25 for this hard salami. So I grabbed that. Spicy pickles. We all like spicy pickles. 3 Munster cheeses. They freeze well, so I only really get Munster sliced cheese. A mild, 2 mild, and 2 pepper jack. Blue cheese. They only had light sour cream, so that's what I grabbed. And I only grabbed 1 because, and then cottage cheese, 2 sweet and salty nuts, 2 trail mix, small tortillas, 1 medium, 2 large. Try to get it every single time I go because we eat a lot of tortillas. 2 kidney beans, garlic powder, crushed pineapple, mushrooms, 4 cans of peaches and heavy syrup, 5 of these pork sausages, bunch of bananas. I grabbed these bananas because they were yellow and the other ones I grabbed were green. Honeycrisp, apples, 3 of these green peppers, another one of these because I always get one because they had a shortage one time and it really bothered me. It's raspberry vinaigrette. Lettuce, club crackers, 2 of them, garlic knots. I grabbed 1 because I'm pretty sure we have more in the freezer. 2 pies, crust for chicken pot pie, oats, 2 kombuchas, pink lady apple, it's one of my favorites, 2 lactose-free milks, 4 mixed vegetables, baking powder, 1 corned beef because I'm pretty sure I have some, 2 green onions, yellow classic cake mix, heavy whipping cream, 8 boxes of cornflakes, and 2 whole milks. And that came to $191.09. Okay, 2 days later. The other stuff I got was on Friday. Oh no, 1 day later. Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Today's Saturday. And everything got canceled. The roads weren't as bad as we thought they were going to be, so we went out to Huntsville. And we went to Sam's Club. And we got these things here. We grabbed Ritz crackers. We grabbed beef patties. This is $75.25. We grabbed maple syrup, olive oil, extra light taste, thick cut bacon, 3 pounds, 2 bags of crumbled bacon, and 4 bags of natural sliced strawberries. And let me check my app to see how much it came up to. Okay, so this stuff came to $156.08. And my budget at Sam's Club is $160, so we stayed right in it. Feel good about that. I no longer buy paper products on my budget, so it's a separate budget. And this is what I was able to grab this time around. All right, this is from Walmart. I spent $30.25 on this. Honey, Worcestershire that I needed for homemade blue cheese dressing. And fresh garlic that I'm going to process, which is minced and put in my own jars with some olive oil. I never use fresh garlic, but I'm gonna start. And lastly, this loaf of bread. So that came up to $30.25 from Walmart, which doesn't seem like a lot. Like, is that all I bought? Yes, $30 and, well, this is $17.97, this honey, but still the cheapest honey around, so. Lastly, I went to a new store. I've been there before, but I didn't buy anything when I was there. And I was looking for where I can buy cases of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And I Googled it and I found 40 pounds for $63. So I thought it was a joke. I did not think it was true. So I had to go and check and see if it was true. And lo and behold, I found a 40-pound box of boneless, skinless chicken thighs for $63. It's about 8 meals for my family. And then I also found less than $10 a bag, 25-pound bags of flour at the same place. Okay, so this is the bag of chicken thighs, and this is how they come. Me and Devon are gonna work out a process to process these so that they don't go bad, but each bag is 10 pounds, and I am excited. It's like $1.50 a pound. I don't know how they're able to do it, but I'm here for it, and I'll be buying it again next month. And then this is the 25, you have to buy it in a case. So it was $18.99 for these 2 25-pound all-purpose H&R flour bags. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm thankful. And then they didn't have any ginger at Walmart, but they had ginger at the Jordeyn food service store. And so I'm gonna process this like I'm gonna process the garlic and see where we get where we're having these fresh items in the freezer or the fridge. So let me find out my total from Jordeyn food service. Okay, so that came up to $90.39 for Jordeyn food service. Again, that's the 40 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs and the 50 pounds of all-purpose flour and a 95-cent piece of ginger root. So I'm pretty thankful, and I'll get the total on the screen for, I think that's the last store that I'm shopping for this month. So I'll put the total on the screen once I get it. Okay, it's the 17th of January, and this is what I grabbed from Walmart because I had to go today. So really, these things were on the list of things that I needed to get for food: ramen noodles and hot sauce, and chicken thighs. And then these things were just things I grab when I go to Walmart. I think I forgot to pick up chicken nuggets, but that's okay. So this came up to, I think, $50.12. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be heading to Aldi for more of the middle of the month stock up for my meal plan for this week. So we'll see. Let's see. I'm trying to look at my receipt here to make sure that was right. $50.11 for these items. I think that's crazy. Why is that so expensive? Boneless chicken thighs was $13.38, and that's about 5 pounds. And then the shrimp was $13.92. So yeah, it came to $50.11. The ramen noodles were $3.28, and the hot sauces were $3.98 each. The catfish was $7.86. So yeah, $50.11 at Walmart. All right, so it's the 18th, and I spent $282.27 at Aldi. And this is all I got. This is my meal plan for this week. It might stretch into next week, but we'll see if it does. I'll start over here. I grabbed 2 of these pulled chickens, rotisserie style pulled chickens. These are kind of expensive. Like, they're $8, which is, I mean, the rotisserie chicken is cheaper than that, I think, at Walmart. So I thought that was pretty expensive. Lasagna, because that's what I'm making this week. So I grabbed 2 boxes of those. 2 bags of lettuce. I grabbed this for a birthday that's tomorrow. This for pepper steak that I'm going to be making possibly tonight. I don't know. We'll see if I feel like it. Celery. Avocado singles. Sunflower kernels. 8 boxes of cornbread. Jiffy cornbread. My favorite dressing that I seem to pick up every time I go. My favorite kombucha. Thought I would try this. Saw a couple recipes with it, so thought I'd try it. 2 of these raspberries. Ricotta cheese. I got 2 of them, but one was dropped on the floor and cracked, so I got to put it in another container. Honey turkey breast and buffalo style chicken breast. I try to get whatever they have, 1 of everything. Same thing with tortillas. We eat a lot of them, but we can go through a lot of them. So I got all 3 sizes. 4 of these because I'm making lasagna, and this goes in the lasagna. So I got 4 of these. A lot of things happening. And then I grabbed this jalapeno peppers, not because I use them. I need the pickle juice for some type of Mexican taco that I'm making. I don't remember, but I need the jalapeno pickle juice for that. 2 of these mild brick cheddars. I'm making macaroni and cheese this week. Munster cheese, because that's what we use on deli sandwiches. This is gonna go on my mac and cheese as well. Gruyere. I was looking for Gruyere only, but they didn't have it. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I ended up grabbing Gouda as well. Dijon for a salad dressing that I'm making. Hash browns, grapes, half and half for some type of recipe I'm doing this week. I don't remember all of them. 4 gallons of milk. 3 of these restaurant style tortillas. Cherries, because the kids said they wanted it. Strawberry cream cheese. Blue cheese. 3 of these French style green beans. A recipe calls for it this week. I always tend to grab hamburger buns and hot dog buns because we run out, so I always tend to grab 1. This is for a birthday tomorrow. 2 of these jalapeno bags. I think there's 2 recipes that I need lots of fresh jalapenos for, so I grabbed that. We have 3 stacks of these tomatoes, 2 of these strawberries, 10 bricks of salted butter, peaches and heavy syrup, and pinto beans. And he wants to see the camera. There you go, August. You see yourself? Say hi. Hi. So that came up to $282.27 at Aldi, and I don't know if I'll go back to the grocery store this month. Maybe. We'll see. because today's the 18th. All right, so today is the 28th, I think, of January, or 29th. Today's the 29th of January, and I went to my last shopping, I guess, for the month, and this is what I got from Walmart. So I got these 3 pizzas. They were marked down to $7.48 each. They're cheese stuffed crust pizza. I'll throw those in the freezer. I grabbed some lunch meat, which is some roast beef and some pepper turkey breast. I got garden vegetable cream cheese, a bag of garlic, cumin, 1 loaf of bread. I grabbed 4 of these coconut flakes, 1 of these grape juices, honey, this 20-pound bag of jasmine rice, chicken nuggets, 1 bag of that, 6 gallons of milk, a bag of mozzarella cheese, popcorn, and ramen noodle soup. And that total came up to $170.42. $170.42. So that's Walmart. I went to Kroger today because Kroger had a sale on their eggs, 18 for $3.99. So I picked that up. I grabbed 5 of them. That's how many I could use. And then I grabbed these $5 sushis. So that came up to $37.75 at Kroger. Hey guys, I am going to try to record this. Future Rachel here. Looking at the January totals, we spent $1,306.68. Our budget was $960. That is $800 at grocery stores and $160 at Sam's Club. I have to really limit myself at Sam's Club because I could spend $1,500 every single time. So, overspent by $346.68. And, yep, that's typical right now. That's lately what I've been doing. I've been getting better. And so, hopefully as you guys watch these grocery hauls from month to month, you will see that I am able to rein it in. You'll see some of the prices of what I'm paying for different things. That's my dog. That's my dog. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's somebody who lives here. That's why my dog went nuts, but it's fine. Everything's fine. But, looking at this, I mean, I do tend to spend the most money at Aldi and Walmart. And I'll probably start spending more money at Gordon Food Service just from month to month, just because it seems like they have pretty good deals there as well. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following along, seeing what we're doing here with our budget. And hopefully you'll stick around and watch February's budget and see if we do any better or worse there. So, you know, it's not going to be super aesthetic and clean here because there's just too many kids for it to be edited aesthetically and for me to have a house empty to do that. So hopefully, if you don't mind, you'll be somebody who comes back to check the February budget. And thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment below about what your budget is or some tips or something I'm not thinking about when I am doing my grocery shopping, and I'll see what I can do about really just trying to fine tune that and doing a better job, because I feel like ever since I moved to Alabama, I've been out of control. In New York, I was way more on top of the budget, and in Alabama, I'm just not. So again, leave that comment below, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys below. Thanks. Bye-bye.